Hello everyone. This is a bit different cuz Platinum Yoshi's gonna be right back here. So I'm gonna entertain you for now. Yeah. Wowie. Why can I not? Oh, there it goes. Alright. Boy, oh boy. Alright, send it everywhere. Yeah. Oh boy. Open up the game. Sure, my controller works. Oh. He said he's, taking a bit here. Wait, so, Let's get him out of here since he's not here right now. How do wait? Which one is him? There we go. Let's just play without him, guys. So... Hello, everybody, and welcome to Garfield Kart album reviews. Previously on the show, wait, hold on. This is wait, hold on. I'm your host, Gameo, yeah, and this is and I'm here with my co-host Platinum Yoshi. Say hi, Platinum Yoshi. Yeah, this is episode 35 of Garfield Kart album reviews. Yeah, previously on the show, we've talked about Good and Evil by Tally Hall. And it was not very good. It was like better than the original, but it was also still very bad and very it was just like kind of a big nothing album pretty much.
I'm back. I am so
Well,
sorry it took so long.
welcome back. I started I just started like doing the previously on part.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, you mentioned about like the stupid and album, Good and Evil. That's what it's called.
Yeah, the end album.
Okay. Yeah. I like to add to that to say yeah that shit was boring as hell. I need to
Yeah.
pull up the stream. Let me just pull up the stream real quick and boom, there we go.
Alright, let me go into the online multiplayer now.
Yeah, and also enable my VTuber, you fuck.
Oh yeah, I disabled it for that.
Okay, and also I forgot that the layout is still the re-ranking.
Oh shit, whoopsie,
Whoopsie daisy.
I forgot about that.
You forgot. You forgot.
Hold on, let me fix this real quick.
All
Where
right.
the fucking properties there? There they are.
Pussy.
You.
You misspell sensitive.
That doesn't matter. Right. Nope, I don't want an image. Fuck, text. Where's text? Hmm. Oh fuck,
Yep.
it's starting.
Yep, the race is starting. Whoops.
There we go, I fixed it just in time.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Willwood.
Yeah. Yeah, hi, I'm Platinum Yoshi. I'm late to this, but I'm still here.
Oh yeah, we're getting used to the new setup here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, stupid Town Hall album, boring as shit.
Yeah, boring album.
Boring album.
Today we're talking about a not boring album.
Yeah. From an interesting artist.
Yeah, an actually interesting artist. Well, today we are talking about Will Wood and the Tapeworms. Everything is a lot.
Yeah, the 2020 remaster to be specific.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
and
with that 2020 remastered thing, I should say there is a few differences between the versions, which I will cover when we get to them.
mhm.
That's it.
Okay, yeah. Fuck. But yeah, it's been a journey listening through like all these Will Wood albums for the first time, which is funny because I'm like going through in reverse order.
Yeah, it is funny.
But still, though, it is an interesting it is a wild ride, and I do really like the discography overall. And yeah, this album still shows it, even though it's the first one.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
it's really good.
yeah, really good stuff. And as usual, we're gonna go track by track. First, starting
Uh,
with the album cover.
oh, wait, I was about to say, I thought you were about to skip it for a moment.
You know, the album cover. Holy shit! That's some
Yeah, yeah, some pretty cool art, and it shows it's actually pretty clever. I think it's like pretty much like showing like it's quite literally showing like everything. It's like everything in it, kind of like in his face, and it's like
yeah,
kind of like making him up pretty much.
yeah. A lot of things, like a lot of things, like going on in that art. It's just again reinforces the theming. Like, yeah, everything is a lot. So yeah, pretty clever album art. I really
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
really
Really well
nice.
drawn.
Yeah, really well drawn too. I know Will Wood makes the actual art for like these covers. It's pretty impressive.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. I thought it was like someone else. That's really cool.
Yeah, no, Will Wood himself makes them.
Okay,
He
that is
has like
actually
some
super sick.
other like pieces like that too, just that on album covers.
Okay, that's nice actually. Yeah, it also does fit with the tone of the album as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Now on to the first track. I think you can say it better.
6 up, 5-0 cop out in parentheses pro slash con.
Yeah. And what a way to start an album with a song about police brutality.
Yeah, and it honestly works.
Yeah, it does. Um, it pretty much just head first just like going, like showing off like the way he writes the songs. It's like I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like keep profaning myself with that, but like the way he like writes his music is just like, oh yeah, it's like it tackles such touchy subjects, but makes them entertaining, but not in a way that like downplays it, glorifies it, or just anything like he just keeps it real pretty much with like the subject he's talking about with the songs.
Yeah, and it's a really good way at showcasing that.
Yeah. So yeah, this one being about police brutality. And it's like, oh yeah, the cops are everywhere, so we really gotta be careful around these parts.
Yeah. And it's kind of like showing like always like even like it's a kind of like describes like it's an interesting take because usually it's kind of like someone like innocent on there like usually for that type of thing, you know, but it's like here it's
Hmm.
like just like someone that's like absolutely like rotten cartoon villain.
Yeah, it's clever. It's clever. It's like the
Yeah, and it's like, oh, you're just saying like, oh, it's like I'm looking like, it says, it's basically you're saying you just like me, like it says, you look just like my bathroom mirror to like
yeah,
describe the.
yeah. And funny one thing to note, it also has a music video.
Yeah, and it showcases it perfectly.
Yeah, just the insane nature that the song is going for. It does fit really well. It looks like pretty much everyone had a lot of fun filming the music
Yeah, I
video.
believe it's like his first one. He just wanted to have like a lot of fun with it.
Wow, that's
Uh,
really funny. But yeah,
yeah,
I really like that one.
yeah, that's really good start. No way.
Yeah. No way, no way. What a great start. Oh yeah, next one is Skeleton Appreciation Day in Vestal, New York, in parentheses, Bones.
Bo
Bones.
bones,
Bones.
bones,
Bones.
bones,
Bones.
boners.
What the fuck? But yeah, this is also another good song.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's actually interesting on here. It's it is the one song I kind of understand the misconception for. It does
Yeah.
sound like anorexia, but it's actually just that Wuwa just didn't eat for a few days at one point.
Hmm.
That's what it's. And he was like, it's basically talking about that experience, and he just didn't eat for like a few days.
Uh, yeah, I remember. I know it's like commonly the common misconception like, oh yeah, the song about anorexia, and yeah, I get and like unlike the other ones that we mentioned that had like very common misconceptions for this one, like we can also understand they're just like, oh yeah, like the with the lyrics just like I want to see your bones, 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 and also like the outro having the having like quotes from like
Yeah,
diet.
especially the outro part really does make
Yeah,
it feel like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Just several quotes from Diet Vance just being like, "Oh, being skinny is great, actually." Yeah, I can see where it's going from, but still, it's a well written song either way, honestly.
Yeah, it's nice. I do see where it's coming from on this one, and as long as it doesn't like really like hurt anything, you can believe like whatever you want.
Yeah, and yeah, moving on to the next song, it's Front Street, the remastered version, because there's a difference.
Oh boy, how are we gonna talk about this one?
Uh, yeah, here, yeah. there's a sensitive content warning. This song is criticizing rape culture.
Yeah,
That would happen in this scenario happens in like France, and it's in the perspective of the guy who does said act in the club, and it fits well with like the tone of the song because it's very evil. He has like this kind of this villain voice basically, and it makes sense because like people like those are fucking are scums of the earth pretty much.
yeah, it's like pretty much making the point of like, oh, if it's like basically saying it like the one bridge part. It's like, oh, how vile can you be? Pretty much.
Yeah, and also like it also like points out like oh how what sexual assault victims even go through like oh it's like oh it's a good time on Front Street like pretty much just like manipulate to like oh instead of a rape it's a quote unquote good time or even like the one lyric I remember mentioning like oh the police is not gonna do shit which yeah that's pretty much what happens sadly from what I from what I've seen or at least from heard from other people to be like, oh yeah, the police doesn't really take those kind of cases seriously. Again, it takes something like that, but turns into an entertaining song while also just not taking away like the like act like why is it such a nature in the first place.
Yeah, it really does. It does it perfectly.
Yeah,
It,
like
it
go ahead.
yeah, like it is like a very touchy subject. I was like, I was kind of scared to review this album because some of these just touchy subjects.
Yeah, I can see why. Like holy shit, but yeah, he does tackle them really well with it with like his style. It still surprises me honestly. Cause it's
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, it's like it points out and acknowledges like the bat like the really negative shit that happens with those subjects, like with that song. So yeah.
yeah, it's just showing like, oh, how bad it can be. Like, and it does it perfectly. It like very much stresses that point.
Yeah, very
And I feel
much.
like one other thing I kind of want to say here, it's like kind of like with like the outro part, it's kind of like almost like kind of like the almost like kind of like the more traumatic side of it, like with like they're just repetition at the end with like the last line, like last call for mortals, better cover your drink, Sodom and more, got let it flow down the sink, pretty much.
Yeah. I noticed like a remastered version. What's the difference between the that and the original?
Yeah, in the original there was like a sample from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and like the bridge part,
Oh yeah, but I got like cut off from the remaster due to copyright, right?
right?
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but yeah, it's a really solid song, and then again, he tackles it really well.
Yeah, it does it very well.
And yeah, next song is Aikido in parentheses neurotic slash erotic.
Yeah, it's this is a pretty early written one, I believe. Like it's a pretty simple melody. Like it's like probably like a very beginner melody, I believe. But
Oh
it's
damn.
like it's simple, but it's nice if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, I get you, I get you. Like it's simple, but it works well. I fucking hate Garfield cards. Swear to God.
Yeah. Like
But yeah,
I've
with
heard
this
like
song,
some Will Wood fans just like learning guitar from this track.
that's
But
that's oh, God,
what were you gonna say?
fucking. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Uh, yeah, yeah, it's but this track is about pretty much like romanticizing like a mental illness, pretty much like
Yeah,
pretty
just
much
like
saying like oh it's like kind of like I'm obsessed with you, like kind of like seeing it as like this like cute little thing, pretty much of like the chorus like.
yeah, pretty much. And just like how they would just like tend to ignore like the line between love and pain, which makes sense of why it's called like neurotic slash erotic because I forgot what neurotic means. I think I know like neurotic. Yeah, like being neurotic is like it's some sort of mental illness, and then you have like erotic, which ob- obviously
What
that's a
does it
romantic
mean?
word. Oh boy, I wonder what it means. Oh, I hope it's not. Oh, it's. I think it's about the pleasure. Yeah, it makes
Ooh.
sense of why it's like that. And it's pretty clever, and yeah, again, it does stress out the feelings of those that romanticize mental illness.
Yeah, and then there's also a pretty interesting thing here. There was originally a cut section in the song, and it was
Oh yeah.
added back in the remaster.
Yeah, it was like a like the song itself is like a slow guitar
Mhm.
song, and then right at the end it's like goes full on rock.
Yeah, just all of a sudden just gets like crazy at the end.
Yeah, which is cool, but also I feel like that also like adds a lot to the song to me because like we said it's about more into something mental illness, not knowing much of the line between love and pain. So I feel like the ending the ending part is just like just snapping into insanity pretty much, just truly feeling the pain. I feel
Yeah,
like
just
that's how I
truly
see it.
starting to feel that. It's just like yeah, and it's like it goes like all crazy at the end, like because of that.
Yeah, like again,
Mm,
like the melodies are faster, the vocals are more aggressive. It kind of just stresses that out to me, and
yeah,
yeah, it is good that it's like brought back in the remastered.
yeah, it's a really nice thing they bring back here.
Yeah, yeah. Overall, the song's really good.
Yeah.
The next one is White Knuckle Jerk at Brother C's. Where did you get off?
Yeah.
This
um,
is it's touchy in a way that it's sexual, which I might as well say no. It's basically about like falling in love with someone, but with like a lot of sexual metaphors. That metaphors are jacking up.
yeah, it's like pretty much just like the whole thing's like just metaphors for that, including the song title.
Yeah, even it's like especially made obvious in the chorus, like where did you get off being so
So,
goddamn beautiful?
oh Lord, don't ask me what I mean. What
I think
did
I
he mean
remember.
by that?
What does he mean? But yeah, I think I remember like one of the lyrics was just like it was like something like bluer than my balls.
Yeah, at the end it's like heart bluer than my ball.
I remember that. It's a funny lyric. Oh yeah, it's like it uses those, and even though I have like the brain of a fucking child, it just laughs at common haha sex. It does work well in the song, like all the metaphors and shit.
Yeah,
Like it's not like weirdly put. Like let's say breakfast in bed by Train.
wanna please you.
On a Japanese.
What did he even
like
mean by
I,
that?
I don't know. I forgot. I already forgot what Japanese means. Yeah. Again, all the metaphors. It's again surprisingly still elegant with like the the vocal delivery and all the melody and stuff. It's still like well put together. Beside that, I'm still surprised.
Yeah, like, honestly, you could probably, like, fuck to it and not even know.
But yeah, that's it for me with that song.
uh,
Next one. Oh, you have something to
that's,
say?
no,
Okay.
continue.
Next one is in parentheses cover this song a little bit mine.
Yeah, I covered this song, whoa.
Whoa! Wow! You covered this. You covered this song. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I covered it.
Whoa!
You should go listen to it after this.
Yeah. But yeah, this one is a it's a breakup song, but it's a good one.
Yeah, it's an actually good one, thank god, after the last album.
Yeah, last time we had like like three fucking breakup songs and they all sound like shit. So I'm glad there's like a nice change of pace here because it's like obviously like the song is about like oh it's like wanting to stay friends with someone after with an ex-lover after a breakup, but it's just like unlike with like most breakup songs, it's like oh they're all melancholy, they're all sad or slow, but this one is it's kind of like a mix of like optimism as well as the melancholy feeling. It makes sense for a song like this to me.
Yeah, it works a lot better than almost, like, breakup song.
Yeah, especially with like the progression of the pre-chorus. I don't have the lyrics. I don't have the Disney's page up with me because I forgot. But I remember just like the first one. So it was like, oh, like I want you to be back with me, please. And then the second one was just like, oh, can we just stay friends and all that stuff. And then like the final pre-chorus is just like, oh, I just need someone to hold on to. I do really like the progression
Yeah,
because it's just like it's desperate, but it's more like oh it went from like desperation to like near acceptance pretty much. I do like that a lot.
yeah. It's really nice.
Yeah, a really nice song. Really nice song. I can see why covers of it exist. Considering it's a cover of this song.
It actually took a surprising while for covers to, like, start existing.
Oh lol. Well then, next one is thermodynamic lawyer ESQ GFD, the remastered version,
Yeah.
and
This one, this one's pretty interesting because it's like It's basically like throwing out like a bunch of like insults in it, and it's like but it's not just like a bunch of like just meaningless insults like that. It's just
Yeah,
like kind of like building up to like pretty much like fucking it's kind of like basically like as you see in like the chorus, which I really like. It's kind of like pretty much talking about like an abusive relationship, pretty much.
yeah, and just like it gets like more, and like throughout the song, just gets progressively more and more angry as he throws more and more insults. It's like the finale part of the song, where you actually like realize what the GFD stands for in the title, which is "Go fucking die."
Yeah,
And it's like, oh, that's why the song is called that. It's actually caught me by surprise a little bit.
you can go fucking die.
Yeah, it's really good. Funny enough, in the last episode, we did talk about a song that's also like that. I c- it it's called Cannibalism, and it sucks. No, this was just like, oh yeah, you really do get to actually feel the anger in the song with like both the
Yeah,
vocals and
it's
the
kind of a
instrumental.
pretty interesting comparison there too, because it's like they both try to use like a more extreme like way of putting it.
Yeah, but like one just has like more emotion than the other. Honestly,
Yeah, you really feel it in like a thermodynamic lawyer, like every insult.
yeah, yeah. It's really good. It's a really good
Uh,
song.
there is a.
Also,
What were you
go
gonna
ahead.
say?
I was just gonna ask you, hey, want to mention a change to the remastered version?
Yeah, there's a cut SNL clip.
Yeah, and there's also a line that was also scrapped, I think.
It wasn't ever scrapped, but it's more obscure than the remastered edition, but it is kind of like a poorly aged line.
All right.
Like basically in the remastered, it kind of like tries to like make it like more like staticky, like it, so that's hard to see hear it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard that when I listened to that as well. Yeah, just like oh yeah, it's like it's made hard. It was made hard to listen to the remastered.
Yeah,
It was yeah. I remember it's like a poorly aged autism line.
yeah.
I forgot the exact lyric, but yeah, that's
Uh,
pretty much that.
it was it was like a and cry like a baby with autism strapped to a ceiling fan.
Oh yeah. And like I guess to play devil's advocate, I guess I could I guess I can see why the lyric was there. You know, again,
Yeah,
it's like at the point where he's just at like almost snapping out of anger. Like that was like before the go fucking die part, I think. But I can
yeah,
see why that's like poorly aged.
yeah. It's interesting because it's just like the one like poorly it's line.
Yeah. But yeah, next song is Red Moon.
Yeah, like the one a couple days ago.
Yeah, so funny coincidence that we that we decided to review you after that.
Yeah, it was I didn't even know about it there.
Me
I
neither
just
until you
happened.
told me. I
Yeah,
said me neither until you told me.
yeah.
But
They're
yeah.
just. I remember like looking and they're just like a. I remember being out there and seeing the red moon out there, and it's just like wacky because it's just like we just happened to just choose albums at the best possible times.
Yeah. But yeah, yeah, Red Moon. It's also a really good song, and from what I heard, has no meaning.
Kinda, because it's like pretty much like being like super abstract like that.
Yeah, yeah. That's my interpretation of this is just like, oh yeah, it's basically about like the beauty and unpredictable nature of abstraction, and I think that's delivered well in the song. Like you definitely get to sense the
Yeah,
the abstract feeling it's going for.
yeah, it's really well done with that.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't have much to say other than it does its job well. So yeah.
All I have to say is that I'm glad Willwood could finally turn around now.
But yeah. Next one is Lyser Guy Daydream. Uh,
Lysergende. It's LSD.
yeah,
LCD.
LSD.
Oh no, LSD. It was right the first time. LCD.
You said LCD.
LCD. Oh yeah, I sure do love this LCD trip I'm having.
Yo, this LCD hitting me hard, bro. But yeah, uh,
LCD.
LCD. But yeah, I like this one because I feel like this one has like kind of a double meaning. Like if you don't really think about it too much, or at least at face value, you can just see it as like, oh, it's like wanting to escape to like a peaceful world, like free from responsibilities. But then when you like think about it a little bit and like realize what the title really meant, you can notice like, oh, it's wanting to be in an LSD trip. Again, same with the escapism, just wanting to escape from responsibilities and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty much just one to escape from everything, but it's also just like the LCD trip.
The LCD trivia, my late drugs.
My lead drugs. It
It like killed me. But yeah, it's a really good song. I don't have much else to say beside that either, so I'm out.
yeah. Yeah, it's just really nice about that feeling of just escaping and just to this nice cozy place without seeming
Yeah,
like very like overly negative,
yeah,
like
but
overly
yeah,
like nihilistic like another song will probably do.
yeah. Oh yeah, next song is The First Step.
Oh boy,
Oh
let's
boy, this
step
one.
right into it.
Ah, oh yeah, this one is about having an alcohol addiction.
Whoa.
Yeah, and again, it like stresses like, oh yeah, like it's just a way like Willwood writes the songs. They're like really catchy, but they're also like very real. Again, they're not oversimplifying, objectifying, or even like downplaying the subjects he's talking about with these songs. It just keeps it real, while also like keeps it like fun to listen to.
Yeah, it's very much like touching on it like realistically, while also like being quite entertaining with it because it's like just like got a lot of alcohol references in every sentence.
Yeah, just like I think one of my favorite lyrics is just referencing the glass half glass full thing.
Yeah,
Just like glass half full, I'll drink it too, something like that.
yeah, probably just drink that too.
Yeah, that's a really funny reference in that song. I really like that.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
really good, clever chorus.
yeah, yeah. It's funny, catchy, but again, it still gets through with like what it's talking about.
Yeah, and also it brings us to today's Garfield Kart album reviews. The word of the day I remembered: alcoholism.
Alcoholism.
That's today's Garfield Kart album reviews. Word of the day I remembered:
Oh yeah, I remember that. I forgot what last week's word was.
boring.
Oh yeah. But
Stay
yeah,
tuned
today.
for next week's Garfield Kart album reviews. Word of the
stay
day.
stay stay tuned for next week. We'll get to figure out what the next one will be. Anyways, next song is Jimmy Mushroom's Last Drink, Bedtime in Wayne, New Jersey. This one is pretty damn grim.
Yeah. Uh, again,
Like
sunset
go
of
ahead.
sunset of warning here. It's pretty much it's kind of like showing like kind of like I guess kind of like it's the story of like Jimmy Buffett and like being drunk and like pretty much just like driving off a cliff.
Yeah, it's like in like in the first half of the song, just thinking about life while drinking with his friends, and then like around the second half, it's just contemplating about driving, and even like kind of like implies what happened to him,
Yeah,
which from what I can tell from the lyrics, he like crashed through a bunch of trees.
yeah,
And yeah, it's nice to listen to, but it's also like incredibly grim. It really shows.
yeah,
Yeah, it's still really good. Like the lyricism and everything. Yeah, yeah. Again, like I said, very grim.
yeah.
Yeah, next one is chemical overreaction slash compound fracture.
Wowie.
Wowie zowie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this one it's pretty much showing kind of like always like kind of like going like pretty much like kind of like the full insanity moment of this album, pretty much, I guess.
yeah, yeah. So this one is kind of just like, oh, it's like being on drugs and stuff. Chemical
Yeah,
overreaction.
yeah, like kind of like the full drug-induced insanity. Pretty
Yeah,
much
and
is how I considered it.
yeah, and it really shows with the song because it's like it's very insane, very chaotic in nature, especially with like the lyrics and how he delivers the chorus and stuff. It's really well done with the subject at hand.
Yeah, it's basically saying like it's basically like going if like how he's like uh pretty much like how he is the chemical overreaction. He is pretty much going insane on drugs.
Yeah, like he knows the risk. He knows what it takes. He's going in again, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, and it also
Uh,
has a music video.
I was gonna say something first before we got there.
Oh yeah, go
There
ahead.
is. I also really like the ending part on this one where it calms down a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah, kind of like showing like the aftermath of that insane trip.
Yeah.
Also, I saw you fall. But yeah, it's a really good, it's a really good song.
Yeah.
So yeah, the next
Wait,
two
the music
tracks.
video.
Oh yeah, music. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, music video. Uh, yeah, it's also really well done music video.
Yeah, it's kind of like showing like the full insanity of like the drug trip
Yeah,
and
like a lot of like wacky, flashy visuals and all that stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
And they also really we're back to the ending. It's like it kind of like the very last moment. It's both
Yeah,
like dark but also pretty clever with it.
yeah.
If just
There's
the
like a. Go ahead.
because it's like pretty much insane for the entire music video, and it just kind of like goes back to like and at the end it just goes like to like a normal workplace like after
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, so it's just like it's like there's like two interpretations I have with that. It's like, oh yeah, like all of it's like all the visual stuff. It's all in his head while he's in the drug shop at the office, or it could be like, oh, he's actually going through it, and like the shot of that is just him the next day after that trip happened.
Yeah,
It's really clever
yeah,
stuff. But yeah, the next two tracks, uh, yeah, the next two tracks were originally just one big track in the original album, but the remastered is split into two. Everything is a lot and Destroyed to Enjoy.
yeah. They are both different, so we're probably gonna tackle them differently here.
Yeah, so let's start with Everything is a Lot.
Yeah, the title track of the album.
Yeah, and it's a really nice ending, pretty much. To
Yeah,
this whole thing. Cause just like, oh yeah, the narrator just feels worn out from everything, since it's a lot. And but also like feels validated like what he has and all that stuff. It has like a nice sweet and slow melody with nice vocals to accompany it. It's
yeah, and
good.
it's pretty much saying like, oh, despite everything, you just can't let it go because it is a lot.
Yeah. So just kind of like it just kind of like leads to just acceptance.
Yeah, instead of yeah, despite like everything like went through in the album, it's just kind of like accepting it all.
Yeah. And yeah, really good track.
Yeah,
And the next one is Destroy to Enjoy, which again it's separate in the remastered version. And yeah, I can see why it's split into two tracks here.
yeah,
But
uh,
go ahead.
yeah. This one is an interesting hidden track. Basically, it's like for like the original, it's got like 2 minutes of like construction work, like Home Depot core,
Home Depot Core.
and then
Yeah,
it starts, and then it goes like this big like chant at the end.
yeah. It has like this angry tone to it, and it is cool. That I was like the opposite of the last track. It's kind of it makes you think like, oh, it's like that little anger he has in the back of his mind, beneath all that acceptance. But again, I can see why it's split into two tracks because they are completely different in tone and everything.
Yeah. Also, something I just noticed on this revisit.
Uh huh.
It's one of the lines in this track is later reused in 2012.
Oh shit.
I just think that's kind of interesting.
That is very interesting. Yeah, especially considering like the next album's first song, or at least second song. Yeah.
So yeah, second song.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, that's all the tracks of this album.
Yeah. There is one more though.
Oh yeah, the credits, the
The
Peak song. How can I forget
Yeah, the
Peak?
bonus track. It's so peak.
Yeah, I love credits.
Yeah, it's such a good song. I really love the part where he says everything is a lot by Will Within the Table.
Yeah, but for real, yeah, again, just standard credits, But it does have something interesting at the end, which also is in what is it, Selfish remastered version.
Yeah, it has
Um,
an ending line, a different one this time.
yeah, which for everything is a lot is your mind is just something that has happened to you, which again fits in with like the theme of the album. Just lots of things happening in your mind. Everything is a lot.
Yeah,
It, yeah, and with selfish, it's what is it? Your life is just a story that you tell or something.
you are just a story that you tell yourself.
Okay, yeah. That one also fits under the theme of like, oh, like going through like his life struggles and stuff. I do like those bits at the end of the credits. It's really cool.
Yeah, they're really nice additions. Like they didn't even need to happen, really.
Yeah, like it didn't need to add that, but it's cool he does so either way. It makes me appreciate something as simple as credits a lot more.
Yeah, like they
It's-
actually have like surprisingly nice touches despite being literal credits track. Also, what the hell happened?
yeah, just it's like a cherry on top, pretty much. I love that. I love that a lot. But yeah, that's the album.
Yeah, by the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, overall thoughts time. Uh,
Overall thoughts. Really, really solid album as like the starter album. uh, really good songs throughout. Really, really do enjoy all of them in their own ways.
I'm stuck.
Oh
I'm
my god, I just
stuck.
saw that on your screen. Oh my god, rip. No. Oh no.
That was funny.
Oh
I got
damn.
stuck for a moment.
Oh damn. At least he got out. I never got out when I got stuck that one time. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got fucking unlucky there, but yeah, yeah, no, this album's like really, really good. Like, like everything just everything put together, really, really well done.
Yeah,
Fits very,
everything really came together to be a lot. What happened?
yeah, and again, it's done really well. And now with that, I've listened to the entirety of Will Wit's discography.
Yeah. What do you think of that now? Now that you've finished it all.
Oh, it was great, honestly. I can see why I enjoy him a lot. He makes a lot of really good songs, and I really do like his song style and his like songwriting and stuff. Like I said, just taking touchy subjects and making them like fun to listen to while also keeping it real. It's really
Yeah,
really good.
I
And
have
like
a taste of my media.
and like gradually it starts to become like just about his life in general, and it really gets to see that throughout the albums. Even though, like I said, I listened to them in reverse order, but it's cool, really cool to think about, really cool to talk about, and yeah, just good stuff in general. Really do like it.
Yeah, and it isn't technically over because we still gotta do her in case I make a review. Re-review.
Oh yeah, a re-review of that. Yeah, it makes sense because like now that I've listened to all of them, I guess I'm prepared for that.
Yeah,
I
then
guess
also, because, we're much better reviewers now.
yeah, and now that I've actually listened to the entire discography, I feel like I'm gonna have a lot more to say with in case I make it.
Yeah. It, it's both, that helps too. It's just like everything, just like, it could be much better like our other ones.
Yeah.
But,
Oh,
yeah, stay tuned for that eventually. I really enjoyed going through all these main albums, and I am excited to do the in case I make a review eventually.
yeah, I'm excited for that re-review now. A lot more than originally, because now I'm
Everything
more
is
with
a
the
lot
knowledge.
more.
What is? But yeah, freaking yeah. That's making me appreciate Will Win a lot more as an artist.
Yeah,
God, you fucking asshole! You fucking asshole!
it was too funny not to do. Yeah. Also, yeah. Inevitable. Comparison bad moments.
Let's go.
Yeah. You.
It's kind of like a natural thing with each of our Wilwood episodes.
It just kind of, it kind of just like kind of grew after. I don't think it happened at the beginning. It just like now that we know,
Oh yeah, yeah. We know.
I think it started. I think it just started happening like last time because we know.
Fuck you. Let's go.
Wah 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 wah.
Oh, I got my revenge. So yeah, continue.
Yeah, we just kind of started at Selfish because we were really starting to realize, especially after, at that point, we just reviewed Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum.
Yeah, and also right now we already reviewed Good and Evil. We didn't enjoy
Yeah,
these songs in any way.
we, what it just became our, Telly Hawk here. Now, after we review, Hawaii Part 2, we gotta do the In Case I Make It re-review.
Yeah. But yeah, just yeah, still don't get the comparisons at all.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense, especially if you got like an album like this tackling so many dark themes.
Yeah, and like keeping it real and with like Tally Hall just like tackling almost similar subjects, but in like such a very oversimplistic and almost basic way. Like nothing about like how do I say this? They're like a white bread band, but like the only thing special to them is just that they have pretentious ass songwriters. Really, like all the rappers just being, especially Joe Holly, just being like
Yeah,
incredibly like
especially Joe Holly.
we're being like RSF. I'm 14. This is deep with their fucking music. Just I don't really. It's just I don't get the love for Tully Hall. I just I don't care for Tully Hall.
How could you say that? Their music is a masterpiece.
Did not care for it.
it
It insists upon
sits
itself.
upon itself. It really does too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was also pretty insulting when you consider as, like, Tally Hall as, like, pretty much, like, kinda, like, trivializes some concepts, like, pretty much having a
Yeah.
song, like, kinda like saying, yeah, if you're, depressed, just get happy, pretty much.
Yeah, that one still pisses me off a lot.
Yeah,
It,
even if they did get better with that messaging, in, Good and Evil, it's still not great there either.
yeah, so like very uninteresting, especially if like musically. But musically is such a fucking downgrade of Good and Evil because all the instruments. I don't know if it's I'm not one for sure, but they sound very how do I say
Digital,
this? Yeah, they sound very digital. They don't
for
sound
some
real.
reason.
Yeah, like that snippet at the end of fucking Aikido Naraki slash Erotic, that one sounded more real than the fucking entirety of that what's that stupid nightmare song called in Good and Evil? The one with the music video?
Turn the lights off.
Yeah, that one. That like the Aikido rock thing at the end just sounded way more real than that shit. It's still pissing me off.
Yeah, and it's really annoying that it gets compared. It's fine if you like both, but please don't compare them. Not similar.
Yeah. Yeah, especially since again, I do want to stress like you're like with your Google Forms thing that you did on Reddit about like why there's like a
Hmm.
overlap between the fan bases and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that? Like
Hmm.
that time,
Yeah, I remember
yeah.
that.
So yeah, like there
Mm.
was no clear answer to that. I still
Yeah,
find
I
that
still
funny.
remember like showing you all that because it was just like a wild fucking form.
Yeah, just like again, no clear answer. I think there was like a close one, but like again, none of them really said anything. That I guess that
But
makes sense.
I guess looking at everything, I think what it is, it's just like they somehow just like both got into like weird like internet crowds, and it doesn't help that they're like TikTok songs.
Oh yeah. So, oh my god, I got knocked out.
Because I know some of there's quite a few Will Wood songs that have become like big on like TikTok. Ironically, I don't
Oh
know
wow.
why I don't know why Will Wood's music has been considered like an internet thing because it's like it kind of gets like lumped in with like internet creators for some reason. Also, I'm completely
Oh,
stuck. I can't move.
oh no. Yeah, I saw you. Oh no, you suffer the same fate as me. It's on
Oh,
the same map too.
oh no, I'm suffering the same fate.
No fucking way. Oh yeah, fucking. I was gonna say. Yeah, I just just still stuck.
Yeah, I'm still stuck. I can't do anything.
No.
I'm just gonna be stuck until the end of the race. You gotta finish. Right?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Imagine you get stuck somehow too, and we just can't
Oh no.
finish.
Oh no, that'd be the worst. That'd be the actual worst. I got fucking. Oh no, no.
Oh
Okay,
no.
good.
Oh, I thought you were about to have it again.
No. Thankfully not. Hi, Josh.
Hi. Oh, no, he
Hi,
did.
Josh again.
Hi. Yeah, where were we talking about the album though?
The comparison shit.
Yeah. Where were we? It's on the comparison set. I can't take this serious with this right now.
Oh fuck.
uh, I forgot what we were saying completely before that.
Same. I guess we can move on because again, that of the story is just like, yeah, you can still like the artist that you like. Just I don't know, trying hard to see similarities in them. It's very weird, honestly.
Yeah, like not everything has to be similar.
Yeah. Hey, let me try to finish this race.
Yeah, let's try and finish this and get on to the into the goofy ranking. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I just saw you did a skip from here. It was looked really funny.
Hi, Josh.
Hi.
Alright, I'm almost done with the race. Don't worry. Oh,
You
I think
gotta.
I think I just realized there's like a 20-second time limit or something for like the other players to finish.
Yeah. I just gotta wait that out. I just gotta I just gotta wait it out.
You just gotta wait it out. You gotta float on. Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy, what's gonna? Oh, now it respawns after the race finishes.
Unfucking fortunate.
It respawns as like soon as the race finishes.
No fucking. That is so fucking funny. All
Oh,
right, let's get on to the ranking then.
okay. Let me open it up. This is kind of interesting because I put the whole Will Wood discography thing as one because they're all good together and they're really good in their own way.
Yeah.
Let me screen share this real quick. My screen's gonna get wacky. Whoa!
You're gonna
Mozzarella
screen share
Firefox.
Mozzarella Firefox.
I love how I said that like once, like 10 episodes ago, and it's still being referenced.
Yeah.
No, what is this? I don't want this. I want to go to Google Docs on my Mozzarella Fire.
Google Docs on your Mozzarella Firefox.
Google Cox. Oh wait, that's the old ranking.
Oh, LMFAO?
Yeah, we need the new one. Oh, where would you rank it?
Probably about the same place.
Yeah, there's no. I'm just gonna add another one on there. Yeah, well, we
Yeah.
did it for
Yeah, we
now.
ranked it. Easiest ranking ever.
Easiest ranking ever. Oh boy, I have to change it all for that little thing. Yeah. My PNG tuber's gonna go wacky.
yeah, it's gonna go silly. It's gonna go goofy even.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go wacky all over the screen. Uh, Next time, you still want to do like that, like one thing, like the second month of the week. We just like review like we basically like go take turns from like Gorillas, Daft Punk, and Modest Mouse, and finish reviewing them all.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right. It's been the longest time since Gorillas, so I'm gonna probably do that first. Next time on Garfield Kart album reviews, we are gonna be reviewing Demon Days by Gorillaz.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Woohoo!
would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
No way, we reviewed 50 albums, Martin.
Whoa!
Can you believe it, Martin? We
It's,
reviewed 50 albums.
yeah, I can't believe it too. It's almost like the last time we also reviewed. But yeah, yeah, I got nothing else to say. It could just be like, see you.